Starting with some breaking news coming in from Telangana, where a man is said to be trapped inside a cave for the last 2 days. Rescue operations are currently underway. These are the visuals from the spot where the administration is involved in the rescue operations after a man was trapped inside. He is said to have been trapped for the last 2 days. A tragic incident, the man being identified as Raju. My colleague Shomit is joining us with the details. Shomit, how did the man get there? We understand for the last 2 days now, he has been inside the cave as the rescue efforts continue.
Well, actually, he went into the Kanpur forest for hunting along with one of his colleague, one of his, as well as friend. So actually, while returning, he lost his mobile, and while searching his mobile, he actually slipped into this cave, and which is covered by huge big boulders, and even because of his friend, the matter came out, and the family members have after failed attempts, they tried for many times to rescue him, but they couldn't, and the efforts went into vain. And after 24 hours, finally yesterday afternoon, they have informed the matter to the police, and police have along with, have actually reached the spot, and along with the JCB, along with, few locals, trying to rescue, the person who's sitting inside. ORS powders and, some water has been supplied to him, however, because, it's very small. We couldn't even, in the visuals you can clearly see, we couldn't even see that person. Another person is trying to actually, a localite is trying to actually rescue him by going inside, but, the other person was trapped inside, is identified as that, he couldn't come outside, and the police said that the rescue operation is on. It's been more than 24 hours, and, we are, police are expecting that, very soon they'll rescue this person. They're trying to actually break the boulders, but also, they're panicked that it might fall on that person who's sitting inside, who's trapped inside. So as of now, the rescue operation is on, and even the locals trying to rescue him. Even police, reached there. Police since yesterday, even higher officials reached there today. Even the DSP has stated that very soon he might be rescued.
Okay, all right. In fact, we can see the rescue operations that are underway. Somit, any details on what are the efforts being put in by the officials there? Because we can see that it looks like the man who is inside. Any communication from his end? Is he talking? What are the efforts that are being taken up?
Well, actually, this person, Raju, after he slipped inside, it's been around 2 days now. So initially, family tried to rescue him, but, he is speaking from inside. But only there is a small hole, actually, very small hole, we can say. In the visuals, you can clearly see. From that hole, only one person just can keep his head inside and can speak to that person. So basically, they brought police, managed to bring, a person who's very actually, thin, and, then later the police asked, finally they have used JCB also since yesterday, and finally they've asked this localite to actually try to go inside by holding his hands. So basically, then he went inside. Initially, they have supplied the water and ORS because, he's been there since last 2 days, and he was, hydrated too. So basically, this water and ORS powders have been given to him, and later, after, actually police spoke to him, they said that, you just put your efforts to come out and try your best. So he actually tried his best, but he couldn't come out. And finally, they managed to bring a person who's very thin. And he was initially asked to go inside. We can clearly see that also in the visuals. And he was actually he went inside, and he actually tried to give his legs for that another person who's actually trapped inside to hold his legs, and he tried to drag him out. But that efforts also went into the vain, and even those are failed attempts. So now police are trying to actually use other methods to bring him out. So basically we can say that rescue operation is on. It's been more than 24 hours since police officials have involved, and even civic officials have been called in.
Okay. Okay, in fact, we're seeing these visuals as well, and clearly it's going to be a bit challenging because of the rocks. It's going to be very difficult for the officials to cut it open as well. Shomit, thank you for joining us with those details.